Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Hello and welcome to today's video. This is Yabash, your host, signing in. In today's video, we are going to cover the letter H. And this is very interesting, as you know, because we already had a letter H in a prior lesson, which was the letter H that we used. That letter H, you have to use your throat and make a little bit choking sound, which makes it a little bit difficult. But that's the reason the difference these two letters has. This H is very easy, just the letter H that you pronounce. This is what it means. Now, we in Persian actually, we call this head the head Docheshmi, which the exact translation of that to English would be head with two eyes. The reason for that is the middle shape of head, which does look like drawing and writing down two eyes. And I'll actually show you how you write that. Why does it look like that? But the actual form of head is actually this one. And this form is used in everyday writing that you do. This part of it here actually is used sometimes in the beginning, sometimes in the middle. I haven't shown you the beginning version, but when I write down all the forms, I'll show you that one. And you also have the end shape, which is when it's connected from its back. With that said, we're going to now cover letter H. And this is actually one of the last letters that has a common sound or a common equivalent in English with another letter. The last letter that we're going to learn in the next video, which is going to be our last letter of the Persian alphabet, is going to be a new letter that we're going to learn. Okay, now with that said, let's cover what kind of shapes the H is going to have. The actual shape is very easy. It's just coming from slant down from left to right. Then we make our turn towards left, come back, and meet the line before the tip. That's the H shape. The beginning shape of these two eyes is actually what it shows you what this is Hedu Cheshmi, because we start a similar way. We go from top to bottom and slant down. When we come back in a turn, we actually make another U-turn as well, but we don't touch that line. And then we come out and then go towards left. Once we meet halfway through, we make another curved line towards the left, and then we just slant down towards the line, and then we stabilize our line with this letter. The reason you see is actually there's two eyes inside this hit. And that's the reason why we call this letter hit with two eyes. That's pretty much the reason for it. Another version to show you is actually the middle shape, which we go from right to left. We go up, slant up. We come back, we go the same distance down. We make a U-turn. Go straight. We make another U-turn before we hit the end. We go again halfway through, and then we make a curve towards the left, and then we go out. And that's our shape. The end shape is very easy. It's honestly looks like a flag, so you go from right to left, you go top, and then just make a flag at the end. That is going to be your head. Now that you learn all of these shapes of head, let's learn some words that use the letter head. The first one I have here for you is sahm. Sahm. Sahm, which means the word share. And this is usually on when you have the walls that are left by people. This is actually what I mean by their shares. Or if someone is trying to split their money or their shares they have in a company, that's usually we say sah or we say saham is another word that we use. But that's the reason why this word exists. Doesn't usually mean sharing. There's another way of share that we use for that. This is a different share. This is usually in money, in wealth, testament, all of those we call that share. Or for example, if something is my right, this is mine, we say sahm for that as well. The other word that we have is murche. Murche. And murche means ants in Persian, the animal ant that we use. I hope you learned something new today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let us know down in the comment section below. As always, this is your host, Yavash, signing off, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos.